Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. So today I thought I would very quickly film packing my change bag. So essentially what is in my change bag or nappy bag or diaper bag, whatever it is that you call it. So the first thing I do is just show you our change bag. This is actually one of Liam's diesel backpacks. So the reason we're using this is, to be honest, when we had the two kids, we had these two tiny little change bags with their names on them, and they looked really pretty, but it turned out it was really impractical because we had to have two sets of wet wipes, two sets of nappy sacks, just two sets of lots of things that weren't required, and it was just a faff, you know, like taking one and then taking the other. So then we didn't really buy a new change bag, but also Liam just loves carrying this around, and I don't really want to carry around the change bag, so it's kind of a win-win situation. So you can literally use any backpack, but there are tons of change bags available on places like Amazon, places like you know, just even Asda, Tesco, etc. do things like that too. So yeah, so any backpack will do as a change bag, is what I'm trying to say. So bear in mind that I am packing a change bag for two kids. So my toddler is still not potty trained. We did try and she just doesn't want to yet. So I'm just going to leave it until she's like 3 years old, or until she's ready, basically. So she's in nappies, and so is my baby. So this is kind of what we carry in this change bag for that. I do feel like as well, you know, when I was a first time mum and I had a Mia, I had so much stuff in my change bag. It was so full and it was just loads of unnecessary things that I never actually used. So I just thought, you know what, I'm going to streamline it right down, and this is now all we carry, and these are all the things that we actually use that are needed in a change bag. So I will get to it. So the first thing that you will need is a change of clothes. Now I'm putting this right at the bottom, so I'm going to work bottom up because this is the thing that you'll probably reach for the least often, hopefully. So you'll need a change of clothes in case of poo explosion. So what I've done here is, this is Mia's, so I have just rolled it all up. So I've laid it all out and just rolled it up. And do think about the season as well. So I've literally just switched out hers because she did have a summer change of clothes and now it's freezing cold. So I am just switching it out for a winter change of clothes. So that's Mia's. And this is Leo's. So he's got a vest, he's got jogging bottoms and a little jumper as well. So I'll just roll that up as well, and that'll go, those are kind of the two things that go right in the bottom of the change bag. So the next thing I'm going to put in is the nappy sacks. So I've just got a little pack of nappy sacks here. These are usually, like, there's always loads in there, so I usually just take half out just to make it lighter. So we've got some nappy sacks, so they'll go in next. Then the next thing I'll put in is the nappies. I carry a ton of nappies because I don't want to actually repack the change bag all the time, and plus with a newborn it's like a constant changing thing anyway. So I have got all of the size 5 nappies for Mia there, and I've got size 3 nappies for Leo. He's pretty big. So we started using a size 3 nappies already. So yeah, those are the nappies, and basically I put them in that way, like that. And then I just pop them in like so. So there. So it's really easy to just grab a nappy. The only problem is because they look the same, you do have to sort of check which side is the right size. So I'm still trying to figure out how best to do that. We do end up pulling out one side and going, nope, that's the wrong one, this one. But it's pretty good because it's pretty accessible. The next thing on top of that is the wet wipes, because we reach for the wet wipes even when we're not changing a nappy, like just after food, or she played in the mud, or whatever it might be. So we're reaching for wet wipes all the time, so they go right at the top of the bag so we can easily access it. I do take talcum powder with me in case you've got a particularly like, you know, really difficult change where we've used quite a few wet wipes or quite a bit of water, but typically we don't really use it, but it's just a mini one as well, so it's just easy to carry around. So that goes in the main compartment as well. And then finally, in terms of for the kids, I just carry around a couple of snacks. So this is for Mia, obviously, because Leo is breastfed. But yeah, I've just got a little pack of cookies in case of any falls and things like that. And I've got these Kiddylicious juicy fruit bars, which she really likes. And it's just full of fruit really, so it's good for her too. So snacks, very important when having a toddler. So they will go in the main bag too. Oh, actually, sorry, one last thing as well that I do pack is a muslin cloth, so I will grab one of those now. And that is for breastfeeding Leo, so this is very, very important. So I will pack one of those as well, but I usually switch it out on a daily basis because obviously it gets covered in milk and everything else. So that's it for for both babies. That's all I carry. I don't really use pseudo cream or anything like that, but if you do, they do these little tiny pots which you can get and just shove in there as well. But I really don't think you need anything else. So since becoming a mum of two, I have decided that it is just not worth carrying a handbag around. There's just no need. I'm carrying this change bag around already. We always reach in there to get things, and there is a nice separate big compartment in there anyway. So I just carry the essentials in that compartment. So the things I carry are my purse, that goes in there. I carry a couple of packs of tissues as well. I also take some spare breast pads, so that's quite important if you are breastfeeding. So I've basically got 2 pairs of spare breast pads as well, which I put in there too. I've got some hand cream. I just find that especially in the winter my hands get very, very dry and chapped, so I will have that. And then finally my 2 masks. So I've got my own mask here that one of my friends kindly got me, which I really like. It's got little cats on it. And I've just got this kind of plain fabric green one as well. I've got 2 because I tried to just carry a spare one just in case whoever I'm with, like my husband or my mum, has forgotten theirs, then we've got a spare one as well. And also sometimes I can't find my main one because I've put it in a pocket or something, and then I've got another one to hand. So yeah, I'll just put that in there as well. And of course my phone will go in there too when I'm going out, but it's currently on charge. But that is it. And of course keys, but you know, car keys or whatever keys will be shoved in there too. But that's it, and that's all I try and carry. And of course finally a drink for Mia. So she is obsessed with these kind of straw cups where she can just suck through the top like that. I think it's because me and Liam have like a similar version of these, but a bigger version that we were using to just drink more water. They're the ones that have got the marks on them that say this is how much water you should have drank by a certain time. So where she kind of really enjoyed having that, we got her own little versions, and they've been really useful, and she likes to drink from them. So yeah, so her drink, which we pack obviously on a daily basis, and we will just put that in as well, again at the top. So that's quite important because it's something that we reach for constantly. So yeah, that's literally it. There you go. As you can see, it's now full, but it's still really light, and it's not too heavy, and it's just what we need. Like, we literally don't need anything else. So it's got everything we need, and it means that you're not rifling in there for ages as well, because there is a system of where everything is. So just a reminder, we've got the change of clothes at the bottom, then we've got the nappy sacks, then we've got the nappies themselves, then we've got the wet wipes, we've got the muslin cloth, the snacks, and the water, and then all of my stuff that I need for me is all in the separate compartment towards the back. And that's it. But yeah, I hope that was helpful. I know everyone has different types of change bags, but I thought I'd show you what mine is for a toddler and a newborn. We are out every single day, so it's really important for us to keep it simple, to keep it streamlined, and to keep it really easy to kind of just repack whenever we need to. But we do tend to find that we don't need to repack it very often, unless of course, you know, we've ran out of nappies or we've had an outfit change that day, and then we know, and that triggers us to go, right, we need to repack the change bag. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you do like videos like this, or if you want to see more content like this, please do like, comment, and please do subscribe to my channel.